So that is the reason why I'm coming out now to make this appeal and to tell Nigerians that and all those listening to us that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. He's not a criminal. His only problem is that he's fearless and courageous. The Igbos will say the same. Yorubas will say the same thing. The Fulanis will say the same thing. The Hausas will say the same thing. I met him just for how many days. See how I am passionate about him now. I'm among those who are his members already. Anywhere he goes, that's where I go, because I know he's a good leader. As a northerner, why do I like the Igbo people? Most of them are resilient and they are courageous. That does not mean you don't have cowards among them. When you say a particular tribe has this character, what it means is that more than 70% of...
My God, guys, I don't know why I am just coming across this video for the first time right now. Where have I been? This man you are looking at is a northerner, but what he just revealed in this video will wow every Igbo person. I feel like if you're an Igbo person that watched this video, whether or not you believe in Biafra or not, like whether you believe in Biafra or not, because not all Igbos want Biafra, I get that, but you will be so proud of Nnamdi Kanu after what this man revealed in this video. This man spent 3 days in DSS. They arrested him, put him in DSS. Luckily for him, I said luckily, because he said he came out after meeting Nnamdi Kanu and spending 3 days with him. He came out and said that that is the best 3 days of his life. He came out and he is the one that is even begging Tinubu that just release this man. That there is nothing that relates terrorism with this man, like the man that he himself witnessed in 3 days in DSS, that man cannot be a terrorist. This is another man confessing now, to the extent that this man said that if Nnamdi Kanu eventually comes out, wherever he goes, that's where he is going. Wherever, in fact, if they eventually give Nnamdi Kanu Biafra, that he is also a Biafra, because to him, his character defines perfection. That is what he said. He said so many things, even concerning Igbos, but there is one thing he said that I know that will never go well with Igbos. He said that one, I just tell him, okay, just come out, leave that side first, leave it. Let's watch the video.
As a northerner, why do I like the Igbo people? Most of them are resilient and they are courageous. That does not mean you don't have cowards among them. When you say a particular tribe has this character, what it means is that more than 70% of them, they have that character. But you can still have some persons again who do not have such characters. So now this is a region that more than 70% of them are resilient. They are very hardworking. They are courageous. And they love their leader. We in the north, we also love him. Mr. President, I appeal to you, in the interest of national healing, I appeal to you, please, let this case be discontinued so that we can have peace in the southeast. So that we can have peace in the entire country. And it will be to your credit that during your tenure, the southeast was stabilized. It is far better, and the votes you are looking for, you will get it easily without spending money. Because in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, he does not need to give people money. After his detention, look at what we are going through because of him. Because we believe in him. So that's the appeal to Mr. President. And the president, let me say this, he's the listening president. You'll be shocked that before 20 this case will be considered. Because I wrote a letter to President Tinubu, less than a month, he replied. I was shocked. How is this possible? That's the president of over 200 million people. How is it? I have written letters to governors for more than 2-3 months. They have not replied. And you, as the president of the entire country, you are replying in less than a month. How do you do this? So that's why I'm using this medium to appeal to President Tinubu. There's no need for this case to continue like this again. Let it come to an end. Political settlement is the best way so that we can have peace in the country.
What do you say to those who argue that Kanu detention is illegal under international law? Some others say that he's a terrorist. All kinds of allegations. What is the truth? Given the little you know about him, your interaction with him in the last 2 months while in detention, what do you think?
I think by my little exposure and my stay in the north and in some other parts of the country where I have had cause to listen to persons who have directly or indirectly met with terrorists, I should know one when I see a terrorist. A terrorist will not be talking about peace. I was shocked when I met with Nnamdi Kanu. He was always emphasizing about peace and justice. So a terrorist will not want people to live peacefully. A terrorist, you see, there are some things I don't want to reveal because of the security implication. But because there are some persons in detention that anytime they have opportunity, because not all the time they bring you out, when they have opportunity to see Nnamdi Kanu, the Fulani girl that the first time I met her in that detention was when I saw her with Nnamdi Kanu. She had gone there to complain, to ask for favor. So I was shocked, why is this? Yeah, because they don't usually allow that. That's one good thing about the DSS facility. They don't allow that at all. But the girl was to be taken out for medication. So she saw Nnamdi Kanu and quickly started talking to her because she doesn't speak English fluently, and there was a gap in communication. So I had to come in. I realized that she has more confidence in Nnamdi Kanu than even her own father by the way she was talking. Mazi was consoling her that do this, do this. She said she was even complaining that she has stayed here for a long time. She doesn't want. She was talking about even committing suicide. Mazi was consoling her and telling her what to do. That's the kind of if a terrorist will not bring. I'm talking about a Fulani lady, and they are virtually all tribes you find there. Everybody in the detention facility rallies around Nnamdi Kanu, and the way he was always speaking to me, a terrorist will not be talking like that. And okay, another thing again, on a Salah day, that Salah I spent in detention, the big Salah, I as a Muslim, I felt irritated. But even Mazi, he doesn't, he tolerates all of these things. Because on that Salah day, during the celebration, the Muslims usually shout Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, but they were shouting. So I was calling, you see, this detention facility, they are Muslims, they are Christians, they are others. Aside that, you don't have, it's not, even if all of us are Muslim, you don't have to shout and disturb others. At this particular time, some persons want to sleep. Some persons want to just sit down quietly. You cannot be shouting like this. But throughout, for the 3 days that happened during in the detention facility, he will not complain. Instead, those who want to come, because when people have problem, they run to him, not even to DSS officers who are supposed to take care of us. He will tell them, no, it's just for a short period of time. Just be patient. When you live with people, you have to tolerate them. I was angry, but he was calming others down, because me, I was also telling those that were invited, no, you don't have the right to shout. We are all here. Even if all of us are even Muslims, you don't shout. Some persons will want to sleep. But because I lead prayers in the detention facility also, but some persons, most problems that we have in this country is as a result of ignorance. But they couldn't challenge me because they know that I am a Muslim, and I also one of their leaders, even in the detention facility, because I lead prayers. And it was when I came that we started even doing the Friday Juma prayers. But I told them that if you want to worship God, you don't have to disturb another person. That any act of worship where another person will feel injured or another person's peace will be taken away, that is not an act of worship that will be rewarded. Now we don't have to raise our voices. In fact, even when I do recitation, I bring my voice down so that it doesn't disturb others. And so I was always telling that this is how a religion should be practiced. It should not be a source of problem to people. But Mazi was not complaining. So if he's a terrorist, I have not seen anything that will make me. That's why I believe in him. I believe in him 100%, more than I believe in my state governor, more than I believe in virtually all Nigerian leaders. And that's why I am out. That's why I have been going through all of this, and that's why I'm appealing. You see, of course, I don't have access to him now, but I can tell you that because I know the kind of person that he is. Mazi, as a courageous man, he listens to his followers. He knows I love him, and I know he loves me. So for that reason, once he's released, I'll go and appeal to him. That the same way you told me to play along, I played, and I have been released. When I was released, I went on air to appeal to Mr. President for your case to be discontinued. I know you are a strong man, but because of those of us who love you and want to see you outside, please stop so and so, discuss with Mr. President, and see how this thing can be resolved amicably. I am very sure Mazi will listen to me because he is a listening person. We argue with him on certain things, and he's very vast. So that's the reason why I'm coming out now to make this appeal and to tell Nigerians that and all those listening to us that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. He's not a criminal. His only problem is that he's fearless and courageous. He hates injustice. He used to tell me, he tell me, he will speak in Igbo and translate to me. He will say this is a proverb in Igbo language. That I remember a particular word that he told me, that in their place, when a child is beaten by his parents, is being beaten by his parents, and the child runs to an elder. Yes, that elder now serve as a shield, so that the parents will not continue to beat again. And also that if anybody is being molested, it is the responsibility of others to come out and stand for the person who is being molested, so that you don't keep quiet when a particular person is being humiliated. That usually he will speak in, he said that this is a proverb in Igbo language, and then he will translate that this is. So there are so many things he told me, so that these things are not allowed. These things these are the things that are not good, and society must condemn acts of injustice. And that's why, and he demonstrated that, and he's still demonstrating that in the detention facility where he is. As I speak to you, if not because of the professionalism of the DSS officers who are close to him, I can tell you that all of them, if you ask them, those that are close to him, that work close to him, all of them, no exception, will say that they should release him. All of them, they like him. The way they interact with him, you see that they like him. Everybody that detention facility, they will want him to go, but they will miss him. All. You have virtually all tribes in that detention facility, but all want him to go. All are saying he's a good man. Those who don't know him, are they now saying that all the people who are with him don't have their reasoning and their thinking is bad? Everybody in that detention facility, I let the DSS conduct a survey. Everybody will say Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. The Igbos will say the same. Yorubas will say the same thing. The Fulanis will say the same thing. The Hausas will say the same thing. I met him just for how many days? See how I am passionate about him now. I'm among those who are his members already. Anywhere he goes, that's where I go, because I know he's a good leader. You see, you will always want to be by somebody who will not betray you, somebody that you know that will always stand for you. One of the things my family members told me that you should be happy that you were detained, because at least you have got to meet Nnamdi Kanu. So that because when I went back home, I told them that I had a wonderful discussion with Mazi. That means this is a blessing now. If you were able to, now are you sure? I'm sure that somebody that I know very well that this. I told them the story about Nnamdi Kanu. That was when I was going to protest during the last protest, and because a lot of my family members entertained fears that it was going to be that the security will clamp down on us. But I said no. If you cannot betray somebody who stood by you, who is a good person, we just pray for you. Whatever happens, go. Not because of what I told them about him. So Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, and based on he was kidnapped from Kenya. Also, I think he was kidnapped. Why should you kidnap somebody and bring the person to Nigeria to come and try? And even in Nigeria, I think there was a judgment that was given that he should be released and a compensation paid. Why was that judgment not carried out? So this thing has nothing to do with law. It is pure political witch hunt, and that's why we want Mr. President to just end it.
Hey, this man just bust my brain. He just finished everything. You see, there's this thing that Igbo said. Let me do like Nnamdi Kanu now. Igbo say like you cannot use your hand and cover moon. You cannot. It will always shine. It will always shine. That is what Ake Uchianwa means. Even if you put it, no matter where you put it, it will always shine. It will always announce its presence. That is exactly what our character speaks. No matter how you try to hide it, no matter how people try to paint you, someone can come and say that this person is the most wicked, vile person in the whole world, and you will agree. Stay with that person 1 month, 2 months, 3 days. Their character will reveal if what that person told you is true or not. You cannot hide it for long. You cannot. Just imagine this man saying that even those that are in DSS want him out. In fact, the only problem that they may not want him out is that they will miss him. Even people that are inside the DSS with him, when they have issues, instead of them to go and meet the DSS people, they will come and be meeting Nnamdi Kanu to talk about their issues with them. He made the case of one lady just opening up to Nnamdi Kanu, and that is how welcome is. Because if you say that someone is a terrorist, if you say that someone is evil, is bad, ordinarily people would want to distance themselves from him. Abi, now you went and put him in a place that people normally those people are not meant to like him. Because had it been that it's a place that is located in Southeast, now if this man comes out saying something like this, now you will say, now in people, now what do you expect? They will respect him, they will love him. But they put him in a place whereby their talk and his talk no dey go, his religion and their religion no dey go, their language not the same, but yet they saw that thing. Yet they saw something in him. They were able to testify, say this man is a good man. Just imagine 3 days, just 3 days. 3 days was enough for this man to come out and say, no, what you people are saying about this man is not true. If Nnamdi Kanu has showed any trait of terrorism to him, or maybe to people there, maybe you might feel like, okay, 3 days is not enough for him to decide what he can decide. People there, people that he met there would have told him, avoid this man. No, he's exactly the monster they say he is. But he came out and he is saying that even those that were there before him are testifying. Everybody respects him. Class, they know they buy him. They don't buy class. Even if you've put him in the dungeon, he will always maintain that thing that they believe. See, before they arrested this man, I don't used to like follow his talk. Oh. I'm not, I cannot say that I'm among his top fans, you get. But when his whole issue started, I started following the story just recently. I started watching some of his old videos and start watching what is happening now. And I'm not like, what is the lie? Where is the lie? Like, how? Hey, now wow. Okay, I told you that there is something that he said that I am not sure Igbos will agree to that, and I want to throw it as a question now. This man said if he is opportune to meet Tinubu, I don't know how he put it, he is pleading on Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, that if he release him, that the vote he is looking for in Southeast in Igbo land, that he's going to get it, that Igbo people are going to vote for him. I'm asking, is that possible? Guys, what do you think? Like, if they bring it as an option now, release Nnamdi Kanu, and we'll vote for you, Igbos will vote for you. Is it something you, as an Igbo person, now Igbo woman or Igbo man, I'm asking, is it something that you will consider as a fair trade? Do you think Igbos will change their mind? Also, remember that not all Igbos want Biafra. Not all Igbos, but as a human being, because I have said it that even those that do not believe in Biafra, when they watch this video or when they see the character of Nnamdi Kanu, they may be able to say, even if I don't know what this man, make una leave him. So if Tinubu this is dicey. This is a very dicey situation. So I don't want to say much. Just tell me what you think in the comment section. If you're able to watch this video up to this moment, thank you so much. I really appreciate. And if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe, okay? Once you subscribe, you have subscribed to like most channel to bring you authentic news. I'm here for you. Just relax. So guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.